Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Life with Marion and Joe. If you're new, I'm Joe, and today I am continuing in my fall 2022 series, Fall in Love with Fall Decorating. If you didn't catch my first three videos for this season, they're linked down below in the description box. I did the top of the wall unit that you see behind me, and then another one was the shelves in the wall unit, and the third one was my mantle in the family room as well as the hearth area. Today I'm going to finish up in here. I'm going to do the sofa table, the coffee table, and some other little things so that I can move on into another room. So I hope you'll join me. It's going to be a quick little video on what I did. I don't think it's going to be anything spectacular. I don't think so. But hopefully you'll enjoy the little bit that we'll be together and working on this. Okay, so hold on while I get this set up. Okay, so this is the piece that we're going to be working on right now first. This is the sofa table. So actually when you come in the front door and you look through the foyer, you see into the family room, and this piece kind of will, come into the line of view. Now, based on what I'm doing in here, for those of you that didn't catch the other videos, I'm doing kind of a rusticy kind of a look, very traditional, with the the oranges and the burgundies and the yellows. It's what we're used to in this area. That's what fall is to us, and that is what I'm representing here. So I'm also using a lot of wicker elements throughout this room, which I'm going to carry through to this piece as well. Now, I don't want to go crazy on here because there's too many other places in this room already that they're loaded with things, and I don't want them to be visual clutter and visually distracting. So let's see if I can keep it more on the simple side. Okay, so I'm going to start on the top shelf right here, and what I'm going to use first is the 4x4 pumpkins that I made a few years back. I took 4x4s, painted them orange, I trimmed out the side just to give it not such a harsh look, and I hot glued a branch on the top. So what I did this time is I wrote with a marker F-A-L-L, fall. So I'm going to put them right here. And I did a couple of varying sizes, and I'm just going to find an arrangement of that would be pleasing to my eyes. Let me bring you in a little bit closer. Okay, so you see F-A-L-L. I just did it with a marker right here. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is, excuse me as I pass through. I know I need height, so I'm going to use two books right here to give me a little bit of height. I took this jar here and I filled it with pine cones and with some leaves, and I hot glued a little plate up here and put a flameless candle here, and I took a piece of ribbon, the ribbon that we got from Costco, and I just tied it around here. I originally had made an elaborate bow on there, and I'll show you in a second. Well, not elaborate, but I made a bow, and I had a flower stuck in here on there, but you know what? It was way too much, so that came off. And I have another one right here. Same story, the pine cones with some leaves in here, and I'm just going to put them like this next to each other. Next thing I'm going to put here is this beautiful wicker basket, and you see it has the oranges in it and the greens, and I simply put in some Christmas garland to fluff it up, a couple of these mums right here, a couple of gourds, and some pine cones, and I'm going to put that right here. So just let me step back so I can manipulate that a little bit. And it's funny, as I'm videoing this, Marianne is texting me right now. She must be wondering what I'm up to, because she's not here today. Okay, so let me see. I think that's all right. And then to finish this out, I'm going to do this right here. Okay. All right, next shelf. Okay, so the next shelf, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start infusing the wicker elements. And here I just have this basket right here, which is really neat because it's flat in the back. And I just put some cedar pick here and some colored leaves. And I gotta be careful because I'm starting to get leaved out. There's so many leaves on everything. So I'm going to minus some leaves here and there. Another wicker basket, garland, a pumpkin, and I put a piece of wood in there just to give it some kind of a woodsy element. You can barely see it in there anyway. Okay, and then one more wicker element right here with the pumpkin, and that is going to go right there. Nice and simple. And now the third shelf. And for the third shelf, again, another wicker basket. I put some greenery in here and some gourds just to pick up on that orange. And that's going to go right in here like that. Okay. And then I'm going to put this here like that. And then one more, this over here. Oops. Very clumsy these past few days. Worse than usual. Okay. See what I mean? Okay. And there you go. Okay. Whoops. Keep passing in front of you. All right, so let me take a close-up for you of that. Okay, so here we are at the coffee table, and I don't know if you can't see it through there, but what I did was I put two ottomans down here underneath this coffee table, so that if we did need extra seating, all we have to do is pull these out. These are actually two little ottomans that fit in another ottoman that I have over there, but rather than stick them in there, I put them right here. It would be easier access to get them out if, like I said, if couple of extra people here, I doubt it, but that we might need extra seating. So, you know, the glass is always, I don't mean to clean in front of you. I hate when people clean on videos. But anyway, I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put a runner down on here. I know it's one of my things I put down that it's granny chic if you use runners, but you know what? Who cares? I'm not a granny, and even if you are a granny, God bless you. So, whatever. Putting it down. Got this last year in Christmas tree shops. It's burlap, as you can see, and then it says, "Gather here with grateful hearts." Now, I could leave it absolutely blank, but it's a holiday. Not technically, but you know what I mean. It's the season. So it goes with what I'm doing here. So I'm going to put that on. Next on is, again, the wicker element. Look at this tray. I love this tray. I think it's absolutely beautiful. I am going to, should I put it in the center? What do you think? Or should I put it up on the side? I think I'm going to start with it up on the side, and then we'll see where it goes from there. Let me come around so I don't keep cutting in front of the camera. All right, so the next thing I did was, you know those logs that you can buy in Home Depot and Lowe's? They come in one of those mesh bags. Well, that's what these are. And what I did was, as you can see, I hot glued these together and I made a stand because I'm looking for that rusticy kind of outdoorsy, New Englandish kind of a look. And I think this will lend itself to that. So I'm going to put that right there. Okay, next, I took more of those logs and as you can see, I hot glued them together, just haphazardly because you're really not going to see it like this. So again, I'm going to put this one here, this here, and this here. Okay, so far. Okay, so next I'm going to put in a couple of these very vibrant orange picks that I have in this room. You know, I'm a stickler for things that kind of go with each other. So I put that one there, around there. Let me see. And I think we're going to use another one right here. And I'm just going to tuck this under here and bring this around the back of this tree trunk so that it lays like that right there. Next in will be this pumpkin right here. Tilt it like that for now until I know what I'm doing. And then another one there like that. Okay. And then, let me see, I think I'm going to put this pick right here like that. And I have this one right here. And I'm going to stick that in here to hide that transition so that it looks more natural. Okay, and then here, I'm going to put another pumpkin right here, like this, okay? And then I have this space right in here, so I'm going to use this as a riser in there. I'm going to tuck that in there, and then this, I'm putting, this smells unbelievable. It's salted caramel. I love it. I'm going to put it here because as I sit here, the smell will come over towards me so I can smell that. Hold on. Okay, so now you can see that better. My salted caramel right there. And then I'm going to stick another pick in here. Hold on this side of this log. Again, for that transition, you can see those stems, which is not good. Okay, so there you go. I put that there like that. And I think I'm going to put a pine cone on top of there to hide that. Okay, so I'm going to put a pine cone there. I'm going to put a pine cone here and here. And another one right there. Wherever I see a branch that I don't want to see, one in here like that. And are you with me? Sorry. One over here. And I have a lot of wires here. Hold on. Okay, so now I did this because I actually wanted this to act as a vase. And I think I'm going to try these in here at first. Depends, I have to sit down and make sure that they do not disturb television viewing pleasure. Okay, like that. I'm going to bend it down a little bit. Kind of like that. Let me get a few more things for that. Okay, I'll give you a close-up look of that as soon as I finish with everything. I'll scan over everything. And I'm going to put this here on the outside, I think right there. And then this one, I have a little bit smaller right here, just so that we have this. I love these. I love orange, as you can tell. And I'm going to put these two right here. Now at the other end, I'm going to put something for the remote. All right, so have this glass pumpkin, which is very close in color. And this way I'm going to put this on an angle to those candles, and also kind of that they make this kind of an arrangement here. Next, I'm going to take this little dishcloth here, and I'm going to put it in here. I don't want to put greenery in here again, because I have too much of it all over the place. And I'm going to put that in there just to soften it up. And what I'm going to use this for are the remotes, right? Because there's so many remotes. Two for the TV, right here. One for the fan, over here. And one over on the floor for the light. So I'm going to put that in there as well. Okay, so I'll pan a little bit slower at the end of the video, but there you go. That's basically what it looks like. Is it too much? It might be. I might wind up taking some stuff off, but for now, that's what it is. Okay, so next is this wall, and I'm not going to carry on like crazy. I think there's just too much going on in here already, because usually, I'll put little wreaths and stuff on that, but I'm not going to. But remember this, the half a basket, right? I use only one half on the mantle, which means I have another half left over. And take a look at that. It fits perfect there. So I just have to put some stuff in there. Okay, so I think I'm going to wait till tonight to do the rest of this room, a little bit that's left, and then I'll video that totally with the lights on, so at least you'll see what it looks like at night. All right, so hold on, and we're going to see the family room done. I still have that library, which is attached to here, and the kitchen, which is attached to here, but that's tomorrow. Candy dish, some pictures, a throw I just got at Marshall's, and a couple of pillows. Okay, everybody, thanks for stopping by. Please come back for my next video. I'm going to be doing a couple more rooms really soon. Take care. Bye-bye.